Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, Undean here. Alright, now I'm gonna go back into, now I've been grinding with the liberated Dork fleet and all, and kinda doing some leveling up and getting some fleet stuff, so finally our, fleet in the sea, which is good now, because this here is now finally on a countdown, hooray! So we're finally getting this, done, just everything out. So we still got this one to knock down, so we're working on it, we're getting it. So otherwise, as you can see, our upgrade diplomatic faculty 3 is finally on a countdown, so little by little we're getting the fleet leveled up, little by little. But anyway, I was kind of with the liberated Borg fleet this morning, doing some grinding, and then we decided to do some ground missions because they were telling you about the colony invasions, and they were telling you about some of the other, ground missions that totally didn't enhance it. And you could tell the DX11 setting there, and if you have the DX11 setting card, which I do by the way, which I'll show. As you can see there, I'm running everything on the high, just everything else. And my graphics, you can see, the data GeForce GTX 750 Ti card, so it's running on that DX11 setting, just everything else. So there's nice setting to this game, just everything else, just to show what it is. But I've noticed ever since Critic has now put the DX settings in here, the game is really starting to, come around to details and everything else. But the other thing I wanted to show, now that I finally got the this thing here grinded out, just everything else, this universal hydronetic compensator, and you see now it's got a 3-set bonus. Now the only one I need is a turret now, which I don't have. That's still on my next grind. As you can see, I'm getting up there on the little 3 on the STO almost, so grinding it down, getting it down. But this morning when I was doing my thing this morning, I kind of noticed this little thing here popped up. So I'll go down. Where is it? There it is. The heavy biomolecular turret barrage upgrades your next turn by biomolecular turn to fire at those within 5 kilometers of your position. Upgrade your thing, and you see, but it says it uses basically I guess a turret, so it has a built-in turret, I'm guessing. And you see now that when I got that last piece, now I'm getting a 3-set bonus now. Plus, to my thing, as I've been doing those, as I'm leveling up, I keep getting these little drops. I got this one a little while ago. Accuracy plus damage. I got this photon 9 thing, critical damage and damage. I got this, from the little boxes. So this here is part of the set, enhanced biomolecular photon torpedo launcher Mark 12, which is part of the reputation set. This here, when you start doing it, this is your first piece right here. This tactical command multi-circuit energy relay. That's your first piece. Now, in one of the other ones, I don't have it, but I've got the one deflector dish so far, but I don't have the rest yet, so I'm using the Dyson space set here so far. But then I got this one. Now, I've had this one for a good while. When I started opening up the lock boxes, I kept getting all these blue items, these damages and critical damages, as well as accuracies I kept getting. So I was getting a bunch of them and throwing them in right away. But now I get, because I'm now in the this tier here, I'm getting a bunch of purple drops now. So we're gonna do a thing. But I used to use the tactical one, but one of the ones when I was flying around, I kept seeing this. You know, and I kept like, what the hell is that thing targeting? What that thing targeting the enemies? And I'm like, oh, that's not sensor analysis. You should switch to this science shit. Even though you're an engineer, you don't use that, because being an engineer, you're not gonna be able to do, you know, the DDSing like a tactical can. You know, so, you know, since I'm an engineer, I should switch to the either the science shit or to the you know, the engineer shit, which is what I am anyway. So I decided to go ahead and switch to my science ship and give it a test out, and I was like, holy moly. So all I'm going to see is we can get into another match, because like I said, lately these elite ones, nobody's coming in anymore. It's like everybody goes in, and I'm guessing it's like one guy said, I don't need to do it anymore. It's like, why? Well, because, you know, like he said, he's done already. He's got all 5 of them. He's done. He don't need to do the elite no more. So he's now doing Titanfall now and playing Titanfall, and just comes in, you know, just about an hour of each hour, just to keep his fleet position and his fleet, just everything else. You know, and that's what I've been doing. Just do a little bit, this, that, and everything else. Just kind of do some work here, but at the same time grind on Star Wars. But let's see, I'm going to do the normal this time, because on the last time when I did the elite ones, everybody just up and left me, and I'm like, oh great. You know, and I was talking, like I said, I talked to my one buddy, he's like, I don't need it anymore. And he said when that first guy left, he just up and left as well. So we're going to do the normal though, that way I don't have to take on the damage, because I got a lot of damages, because when you play a lead, any damage you take, you got to repair yourself. You got to either come back to the ship dock and get repaired, or carry the items with you.
I have been authorized to brief you on our mission objectives. This is a typical Undine shipyard. Intelligence suggests that the Undine use these sites to construct, or more accurately, grow their planet-killing vessels. The unfinished planet killers are located underneath impregnable outer maws. These chimneys are the key to opening the maws. Once the maw is open, the task force will be able to destroy the planet killer within.
Yeah. Let's see, we got a Galaxy X.
Sir, there's 3 shipyards in the area.
Got another Odyssey. And a, not to get, it's one of the bigger cruiser tights.
Sir, sensors are picking up a weak point on the maw. Enough firepower should force it to open.
I'm gonna throw a sensor in that was right on that thing. Like I said, it's tough. It's tough. You're on normal mode. Come on. You don't let me target it. Or was it targeting? Oh, okay, there it is. Now it's targeting. Like I said, the only thing that breaks those gravity wells is the plastic dump right on it. When it starts pulling it back, throw a plastic dump. Ah, come on.
That did it.
Pow. Where is it? There it is. Pow. I'll drive right into it, little mouse. How about that? You know what I don't see? I hate the game doing this.
That's one shipyard down. 2 more to go. There's an unstable anomaly nearby. We might be able to scan it before it dissipates.
Hell, not to... Guess someone scanned it. You see, even on normal though, this game is tough. On Elite, people don't even bother on trying on Elite anymore. And this is just not worth doing it on Elite. I mean, come on. When you can do the Thor going, get 900 Dilithium versus 240. You know, you can get a bunch of Thor stuff, this, that, and everything else. While the Elite Undine, you know, you get very little stuff compared to Thor stuff. Yeah, break.
Target's shield has failed. We're encountering some resistance. Nothing we can't handle. Okay, this door is opening. Beam over, additional team. You want more than one door open?
Trying to get in. I'm being targeted. Come on, get in there. Get in there. There it goes.
Ship is under attack.
Not gonna be able to do anything when I'm under attack. And all three doors open.
Target's shield failed.
Yeah, of course the last one gets away.
Shipyard. There's a singularity to normal space nearby. If it reaches the singularity, it will transport to normal space.
Oh no! We can't let that happen. The Undeans will obliterate our space. Oh no! No problem. You know, the Federation's here. I'm going the wrong way. It's a good little graphics card. Really kind of shows us fluid in the mechanics, and that's what it is. Fluid mechanics. There's go. You got to kill. See, the only place is right to that little mouth in there. Anywhere else, the Undine thing's impregnable. You can't break through. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let's do the double thing at all, man. Rather well thing. See, that's the only thing I found that actually I used to do is the polarized hull hazard emitter. Nope. I'm now using plasma dump through. See, it pops some.
Sir, this shipyard's defense are strong as shit. We won't be able to keep that all open for very long.
I was gonna load them. Gravity well and then the plasma dump right on top.
Opening the bar door. Seeing over reinforcements.
Alright, give me a minute, I'll be down there with reinforcement.
Opening the bar doors. Being over reinforcements. Opening the bar doors. Being over reinforcements. Opening the bar doors.
Now I'm shooting them now.
Reinforcements. Opening the bar doors. Being over reinforcements. Opening the bar doors.
I just keep hitting that third tier shield and throwing on the dots on that.
Being over reinforcements. Opening the bar doors. Being over reinforcements.
3, 2, 1.
Opening the bar doors. Targets are destroyed. Being over reinforcements.
Hey, what are we talking? We killed it. And I'm taking fleet mark this time because I got enough of these Undine marks right now. It's not funny. Can you see? Oh, I hit the wrong one. I need to do the final score one. You see, running this Undine shit that I'm slowly putting together and just everything else and all. Oh, that's kind of their own little, Undine killer now. So, I'm having fun building this thing up and all, getting it done, so I hope you enjoy that. This is the USS SWTOR signing out. Live long and prosper. Bye-bye now.